Like, my fiance can't even be in the room. He wants to watch the show with me, and I'm like, no. Watch it by yourself when I'm at work. I can't. I'm like you. I get so uncomfortable.
Because going from being the subject to the object, it's a really weird game in your head. I think.
Yep.
I don't know. I just remember watching the first episode of Founders Day or whatever with the whole Farganator scene with the entire crew and being like, oh, that's weird. I'm naked on screen and everyone's looking at me. Everyone's looking at me, looking at myself, naked on the end of the weird.
Speaking of that though, the episode where I'm in the shower, that was the screening that we had for all of us to watch. We're all sitting there, cast and crew, and I completely forgot. I'm like, I'm gonna go watch the episode because I want to see how Monstrosity cut together and the robot and whatever. And the first scene.
Yeah, so like, oh, I forgot about that.
I forgot about that. I was like, oh my God.
And it made me so happy. The hair flick was fantastic though. The sexy hair flip, I'm like, oh, it's watching. Awesome.
Next question.
This is actually for all of you. What has been the strangest fan encounter you've had?
I was emailing with somebody for 3 years, so I found out didn't exist. Yeah, so we put it together. I mean, we've had some strange. This year in particular has been pretty strange. One of the members of the cast was dating somebody long distance, talking to them on the phone, and then ended up going to that person's house. And the second he pulled up outside of her house, the lights went off. The phone was on. He said, "Are you outside of my house?" And it turned into this midnight, him going into the house, no lights on. Different person, completely different person. So the internet's it's more of an internet comment, I guess, than a fan thing. But it's a strange world. Ironically or strangely, all the fans here and all the fans who are sort of are the most normal people.
Yeah.
You know, the fact, no, it's crazy. It's weird. I mean, it's yeah. Clearly, everybody here gets out.
I think the strangest are like the random ones, say like back home in Canada or whatever, where like it's not huge in Vancouver, it sort of airs later. So I'm always a bit shocked when someone knows the show. Yeah. But what I've been getting a lot of lately is that like I'll be at the gas station at like midnight or something like that, and then someone will come and like bound out of their car and be like, "Hey, you're the funny guy." It's like,
Great.
oh, that's a threat or or something. What is that? And they'll sort of point and snap and like your show, love your show, and then leave. What just happened there?
But without exception, I mean, you hear all this stuff about, oh, you know, fandom can be crazy, but everyone's wildly respectful. They give us respect. I mean, it couldn't be more generous. So I've never had that experience that some people describe. You know, where it's, you know, they're like, nobody's listening to me and it's crazy. I've never had that once.
I've not had I had a really cool fan experience. I was in Venice, Italy, and my fiance and I were renting a car, and I was talking to the person, and I heard someone behind me go, "I know that voice. I swear to God, I know that voice." And I ended up, I just ignored it because I didn't know it was to me. And then I turned around and she tapped me on the shoulder.
I love you, honey.
And I turned around and she was like, "Oh my God, you're Joe Luca from Eureka." And I just thought that was so bizarre because she recognized me based on my voice. So that was really cool.
Yeah. And it airs in 67 countries. So I mean, in July I was in Cuba.
She was from the States, but
yeah, I was in Cuba for a couple weeks, and we are 3 times a week in Cuba. So that I didn't expect. You know, Mark Valley. You know, there was a lot of that. I love Boston Public.
I get mistaken for Emmanuelle Fauché all the time. I don't know if you guys know who she is. You probably do.
Oh,
yeah, you do, obviously. And that one's funny because I've had like college friends walk up to me and go like, "Oh my God, you're doing so great." You know, I mean, whatever, and that one's very funny. So I always wonder if she gets it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, we had some downer answers on that.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Well, some crazy stuff's happened.
Hello.